Hi everybody, happy Monday. Welcome to my channel. Igama lami nguNtando Mdletshe, and on this channel siyafunde incwadi ebhalwe ngolimi lwethu lwesiZulu bese sizala sokhuluma ngazo le ndaba esifundile. Senzela laba phela bangenazo isikhathi ukuthi bafunde incwadi nalabo abanqenayo nje ukufunda. Siyaphinda futhi sibuka ama reality shows ethu ala eMzansi bese sizala sokhuluma ngawo lama shows. Senza ama reviews ama recaps bese siyaphinda futhi sikhuluma nga any other issues avukayo uma ngabe lama shows sesiwabukile ku TV. Uma ngabe uqala ujoina namhlanje and you happen to really like our content, do not forget to press the subscribe button la ngezansi bese uyaphinda futhi ucindezela i-notification bell ukuze phela uthole umyalezo uma ngabe umsebenzi omusha sesiwufakile. Kanjalo uma ufuna ukuba member yale channel, there's a membership button la ngezansi elibhala ukuthi join. Also there's also a thanks button if ufuna ukubonga i-channel ngemali. Kanti ke futhi siyabonga kakhulu kulaba aba buka ama adverts uma ngabe bebuka ama videos akule channel, you guys. So let's talk about it, you guys. Let's talk about it, okay? Number one, on Friday, of course, you know, we YouTube was by Musa Khawula. You know, the score was like 5-0. The score was 5-0 after that space where Musa gave a verbal all the verbal insults ku Owamie of Owamie Entertainment. We were like, yeah. That did not go well, you guys. And as if that was not enough, Izolo, there's another audio that came out Izolo where Musa was basically saying, listen, I said what I said, you know, because Musa don't care like that, you know. He's not gonna go and reflect and be like, listen, I think I might have made a mistake here and there. He is just not like that, you know. That's why I feel like he's not safe as an associate, and he's not safe as a friend too. It's not somebody ongathi lo uzoba umngani wami ngoba uzokujikela. So basically i-audio Phumile Izolo naye was just, he was reiterating what he said. Yeah, I do not respect her and I do not respect her work. So it was like by the end of Sunday, it was like, okay, this is like 10-0, 10 Twitter, 0 YouTube. But again, the score was about to be settled because Owamie of Owamie Entertainment has come up with that video that everybody was waiting for. Izolo, and guess what time the video came out? Yeah, guess. Yes, class, say it with me. The video came out at 7 a.m. Yes, you guys, you know, you guys are, you know, the class is going very well. Now you know already. Go post on 7 a.m. You know, you already know that if you are still getting that right, we are close to the end of the year now. We're going to be writing exams. If you don't know that answer, you're as good as failed in this class this year, okay? So the video came at 7 o'clock. And listen, I'm not going to talk about everything that she said, but because we are settling the score. You know, what did I say to you? I said by the end of yesterday, it was 10-0. It was 10 Twitter, 0 YouTube, you know. So I was like, you know, yes, good. The way I feel after watching that video, you know, when you're watching people fight, but after the fights you feel tired, it's like you were fighting yourself. Yeah, I feel like I was getting that beating myself, you know. So I'm going to tell you, we're going to settle the score. So as I'm telling you, lama beatings lawa aphume from Owamie's video, you know, count, because we have to settle the score. Just remember, Twitter is 10. Let's see if the score was settled today, okay? But it was surprising to me ukuthi Musa still said on his audio ukuthi abantu they must go watch Owamie's videos. You know, that's why I feel like Musa sometimes it's like, I don't want to say he's not balanced because ngiyasaba, but if it was any other person I would say mentally kwesisikhathi ngathi, you know, because it's like, yeah, but you still want us to go watch it, which is good because, you know, he still said go and watch Owamie's video, you know, so we did. So okay, so she gives a background, you guys, as to what happened. I think we are all aware now that she wasn't really planning to talk on that space. She was surprised that her name was called. So yes, it sounded like she was caught off guard. So yes, she was. She didn't expect that it was going to be like that. So as Musa is going off, she says nice. She was trying to figure out what Musa was going off about, okay? And then again, she explains again the whole thing. You can go watch a video, but I'm beatings and nothing else, okay? So she gets to a point where she says, listen, moving forward, people must understand that she's still going to use umsebenzi kaMusa, because honestly, where else are you going to find somebody, listen to this one, wait for that, where else are you going to find somebody who doesn't care about his future? First beating. And then she also says, any smart person, any smart person should know that if you are beat up, on this one she was referring to that beat up Kamoshe, she says that any smart person, okay, would know that if you are beat up, it is best to behave like a victim that you are. Because what Owamie is saying, that Musa and whoever that they were with in the space where they were talking about the beating Kamoshe, they were not serious, they were laughing about it, and she was trying to advise him, because it's actually better for you to act like a victim, So she says that she doesn't think Musa is smart because he wasn't being smart in that moment, because he wasn't acting like a victim. Was there a second beating? I mean, it's up to you to judge whether this beating was really like, or it was, it's up to you. I had a few when I thought, yeah, this is like a good idea. Some I was like, yeah, so, and then and then she talks about Musa being broke, So she says, listen, broke lo muntu lona, and maybe there will be chances that he will come into a pit of money, but even that money would be gone very soon, because people will start suing him for the lies that he tells on people. Okay. I was like, hi, Owamie, not too much, Pella. This is our source. Not too much. A little bit beat up, but think about it, beat up, and think about our revenue. So she said that he is broke, and chances are of him having money are very less, because even if he comes into money right now, that money will be gone because people would sue him. Okay. And then talks about the divorce house, because that the divorce house thing on Friday, it stunk, okay. But she says, hey, listen, I live in no divorce house here. This is not a Mjondolo, this is not a Mkuku. I live in an estate, okay? Understand, Musa. And Musa was talking about his flat there. I will not film in my flat. So I already have an idea. I already have an idea on how much this is going to stink. So, yes, Owamie lives in an estate, okay? It's not a flat, Get that right, it's not a flat, Musa. So if you say flat or estate, you judge, okay? You decide what happens. So it's not a divorce house, okay? And she also says, listen, he's not somebody that is worth getting into it with. He's not worth it. She just felt like he was not worth it, and that's why she did not get into it with him, Ulonu Musa, okay? And then he's like, Futhi nje vele, who is Musa? I'm like, She was like, who is Musa? Who is Musa? I mean, really, who is Musa? I understood, what she was saying, but at the same time, I was like, Musa is our source. I was like, Musa is our source. Sister. But she was saying it in relation to YouTube. Who is Musa? She has a point, you guys. I mean, who is Musa on YouTube? Because he hasn't even really come on YouTube. But you guys, listen, this might not be such a bad thing to happen at this time on YouTube, because should Musa come to YouTube, this is a setup for something very interesting, for a very interesting dynamic here on we're gonna have a queen and a king that don't get along. How much content is that going to be, Anyway, she does say in relation to YouTube, Musa is about to eat a humble pie, because YouTube is not that easy. Listen, I do think as well that Musa, when he comes on YouTube, is going to realize that it's not as simple as you think it is. But also, guys, YouTube is not as difficult as us YouTubers sometimes we want people to think. YouTube is not that difficult. It really isn't. It's not like you just sit and not do anything. You work. But then sometimes we make it sound like he will figure out, 2 weeks he will figure it out. I don't want to lie, guys. You know, if it's got a camera and a ring light, 2 weeks Musa would have figured out YouTube. So yeah, YouTube is not easy, but like I said in my other video, YouTube is not easy, but it's not difficult either. Sometimes we make it sound so serious to people that they even get intimidated to study YouTube. I gave Musa 2 weeks on YouTube, he will figure this thing out, because this is very easy. I'm sitting here in Jena doing it because I video. It's not as difficult as we make it to be. But I think I understand, if you are in a fight, you know, every punch is very important. You're not gonna say, no, this one I'm not gonna throw because it's not really that strong. As long as it's a punch, you throw it. So, and then she says there's something that she had posted on her community post when she says she's not going to act a fool for free. So I guess that she didn't want to go on space and argue with Musa, and people are getting content from them while she was not being paid for that. So that's why she decided to do a video, because if she does a video on YouTube, she's going to be paid for that video on YouTube. Listen, you guys, had I been in that situation, I think I would have posted that the audio from the space myself. Like, I would have been like, I tried to help Musa and he came for me, and then posted that. But I guess she made a choice not to be the one to post it. Okay, and then she says, because we were wondering why, because it felt like, because it's Musa, she wasn't responding, because I felt like, I said, we can watch my other video, what my view was on that. I felt like she wanted almost recognition from Musa. That's why it was difficult for her to even come back with anything to Musa. She says that's not the reason. It's not because it was Musa. She just didn't want to disrespect herself. Okay, it's up to you if you believe that or whatever, but that's what she says. It's not because it was Musa. It was just she didn't want to do it, and also she didn't want to do it for free. Okay. And also she says, and also Musa is not really worth it, because Musa is not a celebrity. Okay. Guys, listen, someone needs to Google the definition of a celebrity, I mean, I get what she's saying there, but Musa is as popular as any other celebrity, like even videos that we're doing right now, if it has to do with Musa, people are watching it and they're viewing it just as much as they like our celebrities. So I don't know, you guys, but I get what she's saying there. And then she also says, disrespect does not mean that you win an argument. And I mean, that's a valid point, you guys, because I mean, Musa was disrespectful. He was swearing, he was calling her B, divorce this, and so to her, it doesn't mean that Musa won in that exchange, but just because he was being so disrespectful. And then she also says, any intervale Musa has already done. Remember, the reason for the space was that Owamie was being asked to advise Musa on him branding or rebranding himself. So she's saying, that's not going to happen, even if he creates another, his YouTube with another name. If people know that YouTube channel is associated with Musa, they already know they won't want to be associated with that. But I wonder if if that space on Friday had gone well, and she was able to give Musa advice, if that is the advice that she would have given to Musa before the disrespect, because she's saying she feels like no matter what he calls his channel or whatever, people are still, if they know that it's associated with him, they're still not going to want to deal with it. So I'm wondering if on Friday that's the advice that she was going to give to Musa, because it hasn't changed, It was like that before Friday. So was she going to or on Friday she was going to lie to Musa and say, no, Musa, you just have to do this and this and that. No, you don't have to worry about that. I'm just wondering for myself. And then, guys, this one I'm not sure, because I rewinded now, like, did she talk about Musa's bastard phone that cannot do something until I was like, how did we go to Musa's phone now? I hope I'm wrong. I hope I heard wrong, because I was like, we are getting in another level of petty. Guys, you can come for me, but don't come for my Mobicel, eh? Don't come for my Mobicel. My Mobicel runs my YouTube channel like an iPhone. Did she come for Musa's Mobile, guys, you do anything, don't come for somebody's mobile. And there was something about the phone, you guys, but I just couldn't. I don't know why. Even when I remembered, I couldn't really hear what she was saying. But that one, you can scratch it out if when you didn't hear about it on that video. And then she does say, reiterates that Musa has been an idiot because he works for free. What kind of an idiot just works for free? I'm also wondering, you guys, like honestly, you guys, is there a person like here on earth that just wants to work when they have an option to make money from their passion and from what they are good at? People are coming at you left, right, and center, and you're not even making money from this thing. Do you not want to make? Just come on YouTube, you'll make money, And yeah, but I guess maybe it's not his priority. And I'm Leo, I don't understand it. And then she also reiterated. Are you guys counting? Because I'm at number 14 now. The score is 14-10. I hope you guys are counting, because listen, we are circling scores here. On YouTube, we are circling scores here. And people are saying, you guys, Musa disrespected all of you, not just Owamie. Why are you not coming from him? I'm like, yeah, Asizi, we are not coming. We are going to work today. We are not coming. We work at work. Sims always say, my boyfriend work at work. We work at work, so we're not coming for Musa. Musa will be finding our school, our kids' schools and whatever. Our boyfriends, side chicks. We're not doing. We Asizi. We're just watching like this, and then she reiterates that she will never stop using his work, because where else is she going to find an idiot? She said that. She said, where else are you going to find an idiot? There I was like, mshaye but hayi kakhulu. I was like, usushaya kakhulu yo. I was like, hey, usushaya kakhulu. Let's not forget the person's history. She was like, yeah, hey, mshaye but she was like that. Where else are you going to find an idiot? No, a clown, guys, not an idiot. Idiot. Here she said, I will never stop using his work, because where else are you going to find a clown? Yo, I was like, I sushaga cool. Sushaga cool. And yes, that was the end of it, kids. Oh, guys, the last one. Hey, this one was for us. I was like, we were standing there watching the fights, and we are enjoying. I'm shy. And then the next thing, go shower teen. I'm like, Tina assistant. She said we made a lot of videos this weekend, and she did not watch any of them. I was like, yeah. Because Tina, we went there to support. We were just standing outside the ring. The next thing, the punch just came to all of the YouTubers. Boom, boom, how? It's Musa, it's you and Musa. Now, why are you coming for us? Yeah, she said that. But guys, all of these videos are new in Zile Agawabukanga. Hey, don't get your feelings hurt. At least you got the views, okay? Guys, that was it for today. Do you think that the score was really settled today, or you think no? I'm thinking 14-10, but knowing Musa, he might come back. Kodwa ke vele usound ngathi umuntu who's repeats into eyodwa. So if he comes back, he's probably still gonna be saying the same thing. I don't respect you, I don't respect your work, you don't have a voice. Because those are just the three things that he keeps saying. So guys, yeah, there was the score. Twitter versus YouTube. What did you think about it? Do you think this beating was brutal enough? And remember, this beating was practiced, so when you're comparing Twitter and YouTube, this one was practiced because there was some time between the two beatings, So, you know what I mean? But anyway, that was it, you guys, for today. Honestly, you guys, I expected that Owamie is going to do a video. She's not somebody that ignores the situation, so it's not a surprise that she did do this video. And yeah, and I think a lot of her fans and non-fans as well were waiting for it. So yeah, that's it. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers.